What is going on, members of the Shy Guy Squad? My name is Dan, otherwise known as Danekii, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon Citra quality Wi-Fi battle here on the channel. This time we're facing off against my man Nova, Derpy Nova Gen. Be sure to check him out, links in the description. A really nice guy, definitely worth a follow right there. But with that being said, we have a new OU team for you guys today, consisting of Tapu Koko, Mega Scizor, Zygarde 50%, Infernape Mew, and Umbreon. And my opponent has brought here today a Celebi, Buzzwole, Victini, Manaphy, Primarina, and Crustle. So a very unique mon here in Crustle and some interesting mons here. But let's see what my man Nova has decided to try himself to do today. But with that being said, let's click play. So my man Nova is going to issue a challenge against us. The boy is here. I'm gonna lead with my Yusei Fudo, the Tapu Koko, because look at that hair. What is wrong with your hair, man? As he's going to lead with Celebi, and as you can see, that is a pink Celebi. That's not how it's supposed to look like. Yes, indeed, there are some events in which, or some turns of events in which allows you to get a shiny Celebi, Victini, and Keldeo now, which I don't fully understand how they do it, but you know, the fact that they are a thing is, you know, nice, I suppose. So I'm going to send in my Scizor here, knowing that my Tapu Koko can't really do much to this thing, and he's going to set up the Stealth Rock. So, you know, I honestly really like the Celebi. It's really, really cute, and I'm happy I can see it in this match. So I'm going to Mega Evolve right here, get that Scizor right going, poppin'. Weevil Underwood is here, my boys. Look at that stylish Mega Evolution. Oh my gosh, Scizor, you're so gorgeous. And Citra, I swear to God. As my opponent chooses here to click Thunder Wave, and that is unfortunate, but you know, very fitting considering electric terrain and all of that. But a bit of a risky move, but at the same time, I mean, it makes sense, as I'm going to get fully paralyzed on a turn that I try to click U-turn. So at the end of the day, it didn't really matter too much because it allowed me this turn as he goes for Psychic, which literally does 0 to my Scizor. Look at that, that did nothing. He did like, what, 48 points of damage as I click Defog here and get rid of these hazards, so that is kinda nice. So we don't like Stealth Rocks against our team, and I will not allow them to stay up. I don't have a major issue against them, I don't have any Sash users or anything, but it's like, you know, I don't like rocks. They annoy me. So it's nice to have a Defog or a Remover. So that is Scizor's job definitely right now. I'm going to take off the Snapback, god damn it. But I'm going to click U-turn here against the Celebi because, I mean, I can knock it out and I can also get into something that I would much rather be in with. Like, for example, I think I switched into my Leviathan, my great Leviathan, man. I promise to make you one of the most powerful duelists known to man. Way better than that Wookiee Joey Weaver. He sucks shit. Nah, but I'm sending out my Zygarde here, and he sends out Primarina, which is a very nice answer to it. As I expect here, Ice Beam, I completely derped on the fact that, yeah, you know, hey, he could potentially have, he's probably going to go for Fairy type move. As he clicks Moonblast, and I was like, oh, drat. Well, Pokemon of the week is Umbreon, Malicious. The Umbreon is here, my boys. I could have totally named this thing Feint or Mystic or something like that in order of my friends Mystic, Umbreon, and Feint attacks, but I kind of like the name Malicious for this thing. I wanted to name it Malicious Edge, but at the same time, that was a little bit too many characters, so I couldn't quite name it that. But yeah, that is the Pokemon this week. We have Malicious here, so I'm going to click Toxic because it's a standard physically defensive Umbreon with Wish, Wish, Toxic, Protect, and Foul Play. So no Cleric, but it is like the Cleric set, just with, I have Protect over Heal Bell, I think, or something, or Toxic over Heal Bell, something like that. I don't exactly remember what move I swapped out, but, you know, Umbreon is going to drop, but it did put a timer on Aquamarine, which is very nice for us. So I'm going to swap in here thinking, hey, Yusei Fudo, you are, Tapu Koko, you have Electric 10, we're also in your domain, the Tapu room. So you should be able to deal with this thing very nicely, shall you not? No, but yeah, I think Tapu Koko is the appropriate response to this thing. As I go for Substitute, thinking, hey, by the way, let me see if I can work down this thing's like Toxic or something. Maybe wear it out, maybe I scare it out. But no, my man Nova decides to stay in and click Scald. So not a play I anticipated right there, but you know, he does what he does, and it works out for him this turn. And as you guys will see, it would have worked out either way, because even after Toxic damage here, we're going to go for Leftovers Recovery, and then he is going to get some recovery, I think, or Toxic damage. I don't remember if he had Leftovers. No, he did not have Leftovers, and he's going to take some more Toxic damage, and I think he is Assault Vested. I am pretty sure that this Primarina is Assault Vested, because this is a Tapu Koko Thunderbolt in electric terrain. Now fair enough, Tapu Koko isn't the strongest, but this still stab in electric terrain against the water type. It's super effective. And he takes that to 25% from like 85, so did about 60% maybe or so, and he just flat out knocks me out, which is understandable because Koko is kind of weak. On the, well, it's kind of frail. It's more like a glass can. I mean, it can take on some hits, but not the best. As he is going to be knocked out here very shortly by the Toxic. So I'm just gonna send in my great bye thing again, man. They call me Dots. Magic. Nah, man, I just watched the die of it. I'm a natural turquoise. As I go for extreme speed, I swear, Darts in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Bridge series, he's hilarious. But I go for the extreme speed here to knock out the Primarina. So, you know, Zygarde doing something, you know. My boy is back from Gen 6 with the new OP move as hell, though, with that 1,000 arrows. Which we're not going to see this match because he sends in Buzzwole. And I think, hey, I don't have a switch in. Let's go for Toxic and put a timer on this thing. So, yes, I do have Toxic on my Zygarde as well. It's a Dragon Dance Toxic Extreme Speed and 1,000 arrows set. I could have had Dragon Stab, but I decided against it because I didn't feel like I really needed it. As he goes for Ice Punch and Hayakasha. Leviathan is just dead. He just died. And not just once, I think he died like twice because Buzzwole is just that strong. You know, he gets a beast boost as well. And I was like, oh shit. Well, at least I know he's not Scarf, which means I can send in the threat. I can send in the man who never loses except for that one time and that other time, which is, of course, Atem the Mew. Mew never loses, man. Mew is too diverse too. You never really know what it's gonna do. I spent a lot of time thinking about this play because I thought he might potentially preserve Buzzwole, but I just decided to click Psychic at the end of the day and knock out this Buzzwole. So nice kill there for Atem. Nice GG Obelisk or Ancient Gear Golem. That's my boy Ancient Gear Golem there. As he goes into Victini, Teeny the Victini. I do not wish to stay in on this thing. I thought here that my play was, you know, I'm gonna go sack off my Mega Scizor, no biggie. And to my surprise, Teeny clicks U-turn. So I was like, oh, okay, you want to click U-turn? That works too. I can deal. I can live with that, as he has a Crustle and a Manaphy left. So I feel like I can definitely work with this, as now he sends out his ace, his trump card, the shiny Manaphy, which, you know, have a very rare chance of happening. So he's gonna go for a Substitute here, and I was like, oh boy. What does he don't? Or what does he want to do? Do not get fully paralyzed, Scizor. I will be very disappointed in you. Luckily, I do get off the U-turn, and I'm going to pop his Substitute. So Manaphy's going to jump out of that Substitute again as I go back into Atem the Mew, because Atem never loses a duel, man. And yeah, so he's going to get some leftovers recovery right here. And it is time, my boys. It is time. I am now going to go for the nasty plot in front of this Manaphy. I think it's kind of like a defensive set or something, since I saw like Substitute and leftovers and stuff. But he reveals the Tail Glow, and he told me after the match that this is a speed tie because we're both max speed on our Pixies. And he's going to get some leftovers recovery, as I am, of course, the Munium Z, as you guys are about to see here momentarily. As I win the speed tie again, and I am ready to send off the DNA Spirit Bomb towards this Manaphy, and I feel bad. Mew surrounds itself with Z power and unleashes its full force Z move. We got Genesis Supernova up in this battle, boys. Get ready to get set, boyo. Mew charging up the DNA orbs into a Spirit Bomb and fire! Die. Death to all. Yeah, that was I'm gonna see. No, I'm not gonna do the edit of Frieza now. Or Goku. What? Boo. Boo. You know, Majin Buu. Totally could have done edit that, but I'm probably not. So, you know, he sends in Crustle, you know, sturdy and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna click Psychic here on +2. There's no point for me to keep Mew around, really. Mew's done what it needed to do, and I got to showcase off the Munium Z. As he's going to eat a Citrus Berry, which, honestly, in my opinion, I would have done a Figgy Berry or something like that, which restores your health all the way up to 50% instead of 25, which is the Citrus Berry. Of course, the Figgy Berry has a condition of specific nature or something like that. It can't be reducing a certain stat. But, you know, that isn't too important. As I go for another Psychic and knock out this Lasagna. So that's kind of clean. As he sends in Teeny again, the Victini, the threat that is Victini, as it's now in OU, settled in after, you know, our U gives. As I go for Earth Power, figured out he's not Scarf, he's in fact Assault Vest as well on this thing. So he took like 60% from a +2 Earth Power from a max speed max special attack Mew. So he's going to go for the U-turn here, knock out my attempt, which is unfortunate, but you know, this is one of the few duels that attempt loses, you know, as I go into my Earthbound Immortal Kusalu, and I go for U-turn here, because I figured, hey, maybe U-turn's enough to knock this thing out, but, oh boy, was I wrong. He lives on like a sliver, but the thing is, this is okay, because he doesn't outspeed my Infernape, and I'm going to send out my, Scizor here, my Mega Scizor, because it's the only other mon I have alive. So no matter what this Victini decides to go for, if it were to knock out my Scizor, I could have just gone into my Infernape again, and that would have wrapped up the game right there. But instead, he's going to go for the Bolt Strike. I live a critical Bolt Strike. The weirdness disappears from the battlefield, allowing Scizor to click Bullet Punch now that the Psychic Terrain is gone. And the Bullet Punch goes off. Luckily, I don't get paralyzed, and the Victini goes down. So that is a 2-0 victory in our favor. Definitely a good game to my man Nova. If you guys enjoyed though, be sure to leave a like down below, as your support is greatly appreciated. Let me know what you thought of the team and the battle down below.